I had the opportunity to meet with David Oscarson, and did I say the right name?
Yes, as David Oscarson. Hello.
And I was really pleasantly surprised with the beautiful jewelry pieces that he has, jewelry that writes, which is I think the
That's
way to
appropriate.
describe his work. And I want to ask him to take over and explain where he came from, how did he get into this industry, and how he came to make these beautiful jewelry pieces.
Well, thank you, Andy. Thank you for this opportunity. It's my first time to the region, and we have been making fountain pens for 25 years. And we are very well known in the West, but we're probably new to most of your friends here in this area. So before I go on too long and people fall asleep or change the channel, I will say that there are two things that set us apart in the pen world. All of our pieces are sterling silver, 100% head to toe. Some have gold vermeil, which is gold over silver, and some do not. We use a technique called guilloche engraving, and many of you may be familiar from watch dials and from other pens or jewelry. A guilloche is a diamond cut engraving, and it's important because when you do a casting or you do a die striking, you do not get the reflection and refraction of light that you do with the guilloche engraving. That's why it's so desirable to have that reflection. Now for our collection, we use something called hot enamel, and it is unique to us. We are famous for this, and it's the only medium that we use. We don't have wooden pens or aluminum. This is all hot enamel. Now, hot enamel, you can visit our website and watch a video. We take glass and we crush it with what we call a mortar and a pestle. It's a rod and a bowl, and we crush the glass. Then we add metal oxides, which is metal powder, and we mix that into the glass. We purify it with distilled water, pour the water off, and we have a paste. Now that little glass paste we take and we apply into the sections of the guilloche, and we take the cap or the barrel on a wire and we place it in a kiln. A kiln is a hot oven for pottery or such things, and we fire it. And the glass melts onto the silver. It fuses with the silver. When it comes out, it is wobbly, bumpy, so we take a diamond file and we file the glass down, re-enamel, refire, and refile until all of the glass reaches the top level of the high relief silver, and it's finished. There's no extra finish. It is literally melted glass over diamond cut silver, or as we say in the jewelry world, hot enamel over guilloche work. That was a lot, and you can rewind if you need to go back and understand what I mean, but that is what is unique to our collection. And then all of the different styles tell a different story about a person who changed the world, like Alexander Fleming, who discovered penicillin, or Alfred Nobel, who discovered dynamite and the Nobel Prizes. But the construction is identical. And on our website, you will see for each collection design, there's a short video where I'm explaining all of the details. This particular piece right here is a tribute to a Swedish gentleman from the 1700s named Carl Linnaeus. Carl Linnaeus was famous for something called binomial nomenclature. He named all of the living things on Earth, a kingdom, order, class, phylum, genus, species. I'm sure that's the wrong order. And he was knighted by the King of Sweden in 1757 and changed his name to Carl von Linné. So this is a tribute to him with all of the nature themes, and each collection tells a story about a person or an event in history that's important to us. So that is the short version. If you have an opportunity to come to the show, we would be delighted to walk you through the entire collection, or you can talk with our good new friends here. We are neighbors here at the show, and they'll explain everything to you, or maybe even translate for you.
The next question is actually, where do you get your inspiration to make things? I mean, that one you explained, but where do you get the
Well, for instance, I grew up in Stockholm, so Carl
Okay.
Linnaeus and Alfred Nobel, those are two Swedish themes.
Okay.
We have several other Swedish Scandinavian designs, a tribute to Henrik Wigström, who was a workmaster for Fabergé. Other things like the Tree of Life, I think, resonate with a lot of people. We have my hometown in St. Louis, Missouri, in the United States, is called St. Louis. And in about 2 months, we will be introducing a brand new design. This is a tribute to a gentleman named Charles Lindbergh, who flew the first flight from New York to Paris in an airplane called the Spirit of St. Louis. So this is a sneak preview. No one has seen this yet. We just got it a few days ago from the workshop. Of course, his path over the Atlantic from New York to Paris, and all of the flags where he visited in Central and South America, the propeller here, and then his signature.
Love the clip, yes.
Charles Lindbergh, and this is the pattern from the nose of his airplane, the Spirit of St. Louis. Really, really nice. We're really happy with this. We have another piece coming out in 2 weeks, tribute to Edwin Hubble and the Hubble telescope. Discovered that all of the little, what we thought were stars are actually more galaxies. And so that's coming out. We have Piero and Pierrette from the Italian opera, Antoni Gaudi, La Sagrada Familia. We have the Rosetta Stone, many other pieces, the Celestial, Consider the Lilies. We can take you through the whole collection. We have almost 40 different designs, but the construction is all the same, and I think that's what's most unique about us, is this look of enamel has not really been popular since the turn of the old century with Fabergé, who was the court jeweler to the Romanov dynasty. You might want to take a look at this piece here. This is a tribute to the Romanov family, 304 years of reign from 1613 to 1917, and this is done in the traditional Fabergé style. This is the kind of work that was been going on in his workshop by his workmasters, and this is now what we employ on our collection. That's a long answer to a short question. I'm sorry.
Now, I've been in the pen business, and I've been in the pen family actually since I was very young. I've never seen any of your pieces. Where are you actually placing them?
I'm located in the U.S. and our workshop is in London. So on the ring of each pen cap, you will see a British hallmark because these are crafted in the UK. That's the last place where we can do this type of enameling. And my home is in St. Louis, Missouri. I travel a lot, but there's only one of me, so that explains why I have not been to this region. We're located so we're a United States company, but our workshop and our craftsmen in the workshop are all in London in the UK.
But where do you actually sell your products? Where do you display them?
Yes, mostly in the Western markets. We're mostly in jewelry stores where a lot of our customers and clients who appreciate fine craftsmanship on a timepiece, they understand the process of the guilloche work and the hot enamel. And so it's a nice companion piece for a gentleman's accessory for a watch, to have the fountain pen. Also, everything that we make is available as a rollerball. Also, I shouldn't say that in this environment, but we do make the rollerball version. So mostly jewelry stores. We look for the nice watch brands to accompany the pens in the jewelry stores. Also, pen stores around the world who can explain the process and have a loyal clientele who follow them and are willing to understand and learn about the process that we do. So mostly jewelry stores, also some really nice pen shops around the world.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you, David. Thank you for...
Yo, are you kidding? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being here with these gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening, everybody.
Thank you.